Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of trending challenge games that are not only fun, but also incredibly difficult. We're talking about those games that make you want to rip your hair out, but you just can't put them down. We're going to be looking at games that are so tough, they make Dark Souls look like a walk in the park. We're talking about games that require lightning-fast reflexes, strategic thinking, and maybe even a little bit of luck. Are you up for the challenge? Let's find out.
First up, we have Dark Souls, a game that needs no introduction. This game is notorious for its brutal difficulty and unforgiving gameplay. Inspired by the dark fantasy manga Berserk by Kentaro Miura, Dark Souls throws you into a world filled with grotesque creatures and epic boss battles that will test your skills and your patience. One of the things that makes Dark Souls so challenging is its intricate combat system. Every attack, every dodge, every roll has to be timed perfectly, or you'll find yourself getting pummeled into the ground. And don't even get me started on the bosses. These guys are the stuff of nightmares, with attacks that can wipe you out in seconds.
But here's the thing. Even though Dark Souls is hard, it's also incredibly rewarding. There's a real sense of accomplishment that comes from finally overcoming a difficult boss or area. It's like you've climbed a mountain and can now stand on top of the world. Plus, the game is just so darn beautiful. From the gothic architecture to the haunting soundtrack, Dark Souls is a visual and auditory masterpiece. So, if you're looking for a challenge, and I mean a real challenge, then Dark Souls is the game for you. Just be prepared to die. A lot.
Next up, we have Cuphead, a game that looks like it came straight out of a 1930s cartoon. The visuals are a love letter to the golden age of animation, with every frame meticulously hand-drawn to capture that vintage feel. But don't let the cute visuals fool you. This game is tough as nails. It's a true test of skill and patience, demanding precision and quick reflexes. Inspired by the whimsical yet often challenging stories of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, Cuphead takes you on a wild ride through a world of vibrant characters and intense boss battles. Each level is a new adventure, filled with imaginative enemies and intricate designs. The gameplay in Cuphead is fast-paced and frenetic. You'll need to stay on your toes as the action never lets up, keeping you constantly engaged and on edge. You'll be dodging bullets, parrying attacks, and unleashing your own arsenal of weapons as you try to survive each level. The game mechanics are simple to learn but incredibly difficult to master. The boss battles are particularly challenging, each with their own unique patterns and attacks that you'll need to learn if you want to come out on top. Every boss is a puzzle, and figuring out their weaknesses is key to victory.
One of the things that makes Cuphead so difficult is its unforgiving nature. There's no room for error, and the game demands perfection. One mistake, and you're dead. It's a harsh lesson, but it makes every success that much sweeter. And trust me, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But each failure is a learning experience, pushing you to refine your strategy and improve your skills. But just like with Dark Souls, the challenge is part of the appeal. The difficulty is what makes the game so rewarding. There's something incredibly satisfying about finally beating a boss that's been giving you trouble for hours. The sense of accomplishment is unparalleled. And when you finally do conquer Cuphead, you'll feel like you've earned every bit of that victory. It's a testament to your perseverance and skill. Plus, the game is just so darn stylish. The attention to detail in the art is astounding, making every moment a visual treat. The hand-drawn animation is absolutely gorgeous, bringing the characters and environments to life in a way that's rarely seen in modern games. And the jazz-inspired soundtrack is the perfect complement to the game's frenetic action. The music sets the tone perfectly, enhancing the overall experience. So, if you're looking for a challenging game that's as beautiful as it is brutal, then Cuphead is the game for you. It's a unique blend of art and difficulty that will keep you coming back for more. Just be prepared to die. A lot. But with each death, you'll get a little bit better, and that's what makes the journey worthwhile.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the world of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, a game that's as punishing as it is rewarding. This game will push you to your limits and make you question your skills, but it will also give you a sense of accomplishment like no other.
Taking inspiration from The Art of War by Sun Tzu, Sekiro demands precision, strategy, and an almost superhuman understanding of its combat system. Every move you make must be calculated, every attack must be timed perfectly, and every defense must be executed with precision. This isn't your typical hack-and-slash action game. Sekiro's combat system is unique and requires a deep understanding of your enemies and their patterns.
In Sekiro, you play as a shinobi, a warrior trained in stealth and deadly precision. Your skills in stealth will be just as important as your combat abilities. You'll need to master the art of deflecting attacks, exploiting enemy weaknesses, and using your grappling hook to traverse the environment with grace and speed. The grappling hook adds a new dimension to the gameplay, allowing you to reach places you never thought possible.
The combat in Sekiro is unlike anything you've ever experienced. It's a test of your reflexes, your strategy, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. It's a deadly dance of parries, counters, and devastating finishing moves. Each encounter is a high-stakes battle that could end in victory or defeat in the blink of an eye. One wrong move and you'll be staring at the game over screen. The game is unforgiving and mistakes are costly. But when you pull off a flawless victory, it's a feeling like no other. The sense of accomplishment is immense, and it makes all the frustration worth it.
Sekiro is a game that will test your limits. The boss fights are particularly challenging, requiring you to learn and adapt to each boss's unique patterns and strategies. It will make you question your sanity. You'll find yourself wondering if you have what it takes to overcome the challenges the game throws at you. But it will also push you to become a better player. With each defeat, you'll learn and improve, slowly but surely mastering the game's mechanics. And that's what makes it so rewarding. The sense of growth and improvement is palpable, and each victory feels hard-earned and well-deserved.
The world of Sekiro is a beautiful and brutal one, filled with towering castles, lush bamboo forests, and terrifying enemies around every corner. The game's environments are richly detailed and immersive, drawing you into its world. The game's art style is stunning, and the soundtrack is epic and unforgettable. The visuals and music work together to create an atmosphere that is both haunting and captivating.
So if you're looking for a challenge that will truly test your mettle, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is the game for you. It's a game that demands your full attention and rewards your dedication. Just be prepared to die. A lot. A whole lot. But with each death comes a lesson, and with each lesson you get closer to mastering the game. Get ready to experience the definition of frustration with Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This game is not just a test of skill, but a test of your mental fortitude. This game is the digital equivalent of that moment in The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, where Holden Caulfield just wants to scream at the world. It's a raw, unfiltered expression of frustration and determination.
It's weird, it's challenging, and it's gained a cult following for a reason. People are drawn to its unique blend of simplicity and complexity. In Getting Over It, you play as a man stuck in a cauldron, using only a hammer to navigate the world. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. The controls are deceptively difficult, requiring precision and patience.
This game will test your patience like no other, with its physics-based movement and unforgiving level design. Each level is a new challenge, pushing you to the brink of your abilities. Every swing of the hammer is a gamble. You have to carefully plan each move, knowing that one mistake could cost you dearly. One wrong move, and you can find yourself tumbling back down to the bottom, all your progress erased. It's a gut-wrenching experience that can make even the most seasoned gamers feel helpless. It's enough to make you want to chuck your computer out the window. The frustration is real, and it's intense.
But here's the thing about Getting Over It. It's also strangely addictive. The challenge keeps you coming back for more, no matter how many times you fail. There's a perverse sense of satisfaction that comes from finally overcoming a difficult obstacle, even if it takes you hours of attempts. That moment of victory is worth all the frustration.
The game's narrator, Bennett Foddy himself, adds to the experience with his philosophical musings and dry humor. His commentary is both a source of comfort and a reminder of the game's relentless difficulty. He's like the sarcastic voice in your head that tells you to give up, but you just can't help but keep going. His words resonate with your struggle, making the experience even more immersive.
Getting over it with Bennett Foddy is not for the faint of heart. It's a game that demands resilience and a willingness to embrace failure. It's a game that will make you question your sanity and your life choices. You'll wonder why you put yourself through such torture, yet you won't be able to stop. But if you're looking for a unique and unforgettable gaming experience, this is it. It's a journey of self-discovery, testing your limits, and pushing you to new heights. Just be prepared to rage quit a lot. And remember, every failure is just another step towards success.
Get ready to climb the Celeste Mountain, where the challenges are as high as the peaks and the gameplay is as tight as your grip on that controller.
Much like Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, Celeste demands strategic thinking, precise movements, and a whole lot of determination. This game is a love letter to classic platformers, with its pixel-perfect controls and challenging level design.
You'll be jumping, dashing, and wall climbing your way through hundreds of screens, each more demanding than the last. But Celeste is more than just a tough platformer. It's a game about overcoming challenges, both internal and external.
The main character, Madeline, is struggling with anxiety and self-doubt, and her journey up the mountain is a metaphor for her own personal growth. The game's story is heartfelt and relatable, and the characters are charming and memorable.
You'll find yourself rooting for Madeline every step of the way, even as she stumbles and falls. Celeste is a game that will push you to your limits, but it will also reward you with a sense of accomplishment and a touching story that will stay with you long after the credits roll.
So, if you're looking for a challenging platformer with a lot of heart, Celeste is the game for you. Just be prepared to die a lot. But hey, at least you'll die with a smile on your face.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more awesome content. Let us know in the comments which challenge game you're excited to try next. Remember, these games are tough, but they're also incredibly rewarding. Don't be afraid to try them out and see what you're made of. You might just surprise yourself. Until next time, keep on gaming.